even if you don't have access to a controller, you can still play Cricket 22 using your keyboard. Now in this video we'll have a look at how to bowl using keyboard. Now first of all, in control setting, make sure to select your pace bowling and spin bowling controls as arcade. Now remember, you have to set this to arcade for the keyboard to work. The standard and pro control does not work. Now you can look at the cameras that I'm using. It's 1313 setting. Sorry for the keyboard layout, it's hiding the screen a bit, but well, these are basic, so you would already know what I'm talking about. So the camera settings is 1313. Now you can see that yellow marker on pitch. This is a marker that you can use to choose the length, and also you can move around the bowler pressing J and L on your keyboard. That's to move the direction of the bowler and the angle with which he runs, and you can also push the L bit here to push him to bowl around the wicket. So those are the keyboard control to move the ball around. You can also press I to open up this bowling tactic tab, and you can see this stuff, and you can press I to also close that. Now you can press K to shine the ball. You can see this keyboard control on the left side, that's why I have put that layout on screen to help you guys out. So press K to shine the ball, and you can use the arrow keys to change the length of the delivery. You can see the marker there changing with the pressing of the arrow keys. So these are the basics. Now coming to choosing the delivery type, you have 4 delivery types on screen, that is outswing, inswing, slower and standard delivery. Also upon pressing the shift key, you can see 4 more variations: bouncer, cross seam, leg cutter and off cutter. So these are the 8 variations. Now we will be starting with the in-swing delivery. It's a bit complicated. So for in-swing, you have to press A when the batsman is a right-handed batsman. So basically, when the right-handed batsman is facing the right-handed bowler, press A to bowl the in-swing. I'll bowl another in-swing here. So usually if you look at the delivery, the circle that shows the delivery variation, you would think that since in swing on the right side we have to press D, but it's not the case. You have to press A for in swing. Now we'll bowl a couple of outswingers. To bowl the outswingers, you have to press D. Right, press D to bowl the outswinger. You can see the keyboard layout. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can just look at the keyboard layout and see what the ball is doing. You can ignore my commentary altogether. So I'm gonna bowl the outswinger now by pressing D. You guys might be wondering why I'm pressing the other keys just before the ball is being delivered. I'll get back to it later. For now, just concentrate on the variations. So once again, I'll bowl another outswinger to this right-hander batsman by pressing D. There we go. And that's another outswinger. So I can also use the W key on keyboard for a standard delivery, like I'm going to do now, and you can also use the S key for a slower delivery. So these are the basics of pace bowling variations as far as keyboard controls are concerned. Now if you're looking at variations, then just press the shift key on your keyboard, as you can see on screen, and you can see cross seam, bouncer, leg cutter, off cutter. Now we are going to bowl a cross seam delivery here by pressing W. Pressing W will help you bowl the cross seam. Now let's have a look at the replay to show you, to confirm the cross seam delivery that we just bowled. This replay, just there you go, you can see the cross seam held across. So W for cross seam, S for bouncers, and the other keys just like we bowled the normal outswing and in swing. So now we will go and check something else, the issue that we have with markers while bowling with faster bowlers. As you can see here, since Mitchell Starc is a genuine fast bowler in the game, he has a longer run up, which means the half of the pitch is not visible, hence you cannot place your the pitch marker which you use to select the length of the delivery. So what you have to do is change the camera settings. Right now we are on broadcast 1 for bowling camera. Now we'll go ahead and change it to some other camera angle which will help you to see the pitch marker. Now I'm going to change the bowling camera from broadcast 1 to broadcast 2. This will help you to see the pitch marker, but it's still a long way off, far away, so the accuracy might suffer a bit. So this is not the ideal camera to bowl when you have a fast bowler, so we're going to change it to something else now. I'm going to change it to fixed far, which is much better if you want to see the pitch in a close-up way. So this is better when you have a fast bowler and you cannot see the pitch marker. So this way you can change the pitch marker issue. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that they're not being able to see the pitch marker while bowling with a faster bowler. So this is the only solution, unfortunately, for us. Now don't worry, I'm going to give all these keys in my description right below the window, so don't forget to check it out. If you guys don't remember all these keys, I'm going to give a detailed description of how it works. Now finally, after you choose your delivery type, when the bowler is turning into bowl, you can still fine tune your deliveries or your length by working around with the aftertouch by using the arrow keys. The aftertouch indicator is on the right side of the screen. You can see the circle. Also, you have 3 variations of deliveries to choose, that is normal, faster and slower. As you can see on screen, I pressed D. D means faster delivery. If you want to bowl a normal delivery, the key is S, and if you want a slower delivery, you have to press W. So these are the basics of pace bowling variations. And yeah, for spin bowling also it's pretty much similar. Once you get used to it, it's going to be pretty easy for you guys. Anyway, as usual, I'm going to recommend using a controller for playing any sports game, which will offer you a much better experience. But if you don't have a controller, then that's okay too, because not everyone can afford one, so you can play with keyboard as well. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys have found this video useful. Until the next time, it's goodbye from me. Take care. Have a nice one.